Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, good morning, Mr. and Mrs. America, and all. The ship's at sea. Welcome to...
Twisted this morning. Might as well get linguistically twisted, baby.
Tangled tongues, tap tempos, tremble tracks, talking tidal waves, tick-tocking syntax, twist tornadoes, tiptoe, tightrope tails, tinker with the truth till the toolkit fails. Syllable symphony, syncopate the system, words whip wild, wisdom with the rhythm. Flip it, trip it, tongue gets twisted, slip it, rip it, thoughts enlisted, fast on the track, never missed it. Twisted linguistics, twisted linguistics.
I wasn't ready for this, was y'all? You lie and say you were, you a lie. What is smoking hot?
Gymnastics,
in the building, Pokies all the way
cacophony crafted, my consonants speak. Pivot, pop,
I see
power, pack, phrases spin. Verbal vortex pulling worlds within. Diction's friction, fiction's addiction. Spit, split, space, a sonic depiction. Flip it, trip it, tongue gets twisted. Slip it, rip it, thoughts enlisted. Fast on the track, never missed it. Twisted linguistics, twisted linguistics. Slick syllables slide.
Mercedes in the building, hey, Jason in the building.
Friction ignites. Every vowel quake.
It's nasty.
Alphabet, acrobat, backflip verbs. Sentences
Y'all deserve to get
shattered
nasty.
words disturb.
Twist it on me.
Tick, tick, tock, tock, tick in my diction. Twisted, tighter, a tongue-tied affliction. Twisted linguistics, the clock keeps ticking. Words keep spinning, the plot keeps thickening.
Nasty up in this bitch. Funky, baby. Funky, baby. Swords and dresses over in the Instagram. Love your face, Swords. Swords represents Villains Guild Canada along with Bobby versus Satan. We got hey, y'all didn't think that VG was just some American shit, did you? Nah, baby, we international, you know what I mean? We international, you know what I mean? International like nah, you know what I mean? All right, ooh. My wife, Miss Villain, sends me some of the trifling shit on a Tuesday. And she know I'm going to talk about it. Like, she sent it to me. Like, she gets up and she goes in early, right? And, hey, Wolfie, just wait. Just wait. So, she knows on Tuesdays it's Trifling Tuesday, right? Miss Lyles is in the building. Good morning. She sends me shit and it goes, Annabelle's in the building. She'll send me something on a Tuesday and then go, have a good show. And I go, what the, why'd you send me that? I'm going to just put it this way. America doing too much. I get it. It's America's 250th birthday party coming up. America doing too damn much. You know what I'm saying? America out here tripping. America out here tripping. Merv's in the building. Out here doing the most for the least. So before I even listen, let's just get to the nastiness because God damn it, this shit don't make no goddamn sense. So let's get the show started. Godzilla -1 Ultimate Roar. Let's have a great show, kids. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, good morning, Mr. and Miss America, and all the ships at sea. Welcome to a trifling ass Tuesday episode of The Sound of Coffee on Ghost Claw Productions Radio, GCPR, where every voice matters. My name is Thomas Bishop. I'm known as The Villain. My title and designation is the Brutalist, the leader of the Villains Guild, a proud, upstanding member of the Outcast Nation. And America is doing way too goddamn much. America's 250th birthday party is coming up. All right. Know what I mean? 250. 250. Now, I heard something that I need all of y'all to take into account. All right. Morning, Higgs. So, good morning. Jamila's in the building. 3-day leave from work. I got to take a break. I packed up my porch pantry and I'm ignoring the real world for 3 days. Self-love is self-care, y'all. That's what I'm talking about, Tracina. Tracina, I need you to love your face. I need Tracina to experience in all the joy that is in Crow Pussy, Mississippi. I need her. Tracina, have you been to the Crow Pussy swap meet yet? No? Then why the hell are your ass working when you ain't even been to the Crow Pussy swap meet yet? Back is in the building. I see my good friend and my manager, Celtic Muse, is in the building. Good morning, beautiful. Your beautiful self. All right. So as y'all know, America's 250th birthday party is coming around, right? Okay. So there is a misconception. You have America 250 and you have Freedom 250. America 250 is the bipartisan celebration for America's 250th birthday. Freedom 250 is their Trump shit. Oh my God! I know. Some of y'all are sitting there going, wait, what? Oh, what? They ain't the same? Yes. America 250 is the bipartisan congressional group that is putting together. David is in the building. Slept late today, so this is my first time actually having to caught the show from the beginning with some stout coffee in the hand. This is cool. Welcome, David. Good morning. So America 250 is the bipartisan group, Republicans and Democrats in Congress and the Senate, that put together America's 250th birthday party. Freedom 250 is an organization that Trump is involved in. That's why the jokes are happening. All of this is supposed to be a festival. Please understand, this is all supposed to be like a state fair festival type, right? For Freedom 250. For America 250. So again, who posted the baby mobile looking like the White House lawn? Y'all haven't heard shit yet, have you? Oh, no, it gets worse. It gets so much worse. I don't know which one of these two groups owns this. But again, Miss Villain does this to y'all, okay? She doesn't do it to me because I've been used to this shit for over 20 years. She's doing this shit to y'all. What I'm about to play, she did this to y'all. Somebody did this. Somebody did this. This was her. This was her. So when y'all get ready to throw food at the wall, make sure y'all remember. Miss Villain said, "Hey, you know what would be cool? We play something. Let me give y'all something for America's 250. Remember that? My big sis DJ's in the building. Good morning, with your beautiful self. Yolanda's in the building. Good morning, with your beautiful self." All right. Y'all ready? Take a listen.
13 new statues are now on display at Freedom Plaza in downtown D.C. The National Park Service says the statues depicting prominent American figures are part of the nation's 250th independence celebration. But there is some controversy on at least one of those figures, Caesar Rodney. The statue of the founding father was taken down in Delaware in 2020 because of Rodney's legacy of enslaving hundreds of people. 13.
That's the first part. Caesar Rodney's got a statue on the whatchamacallit, and Rodney was on it, you know what I mean? Like, so if there's a statue of Washington, Jefferson, and the other founding fathers, there's a lot of slave owners on that lawn. All right. Magpie is good. Magpie is good. Magpie is good. But yes, they're putting up statues of our founding fathers. And some of them were writing shit about all men are created equal while telling Festus to go get them some coffee and or tea, and Festus was black as midnight. That's not even the one that that one stopped me for a moment. But this is the one y'all ain't ready for. I don't know who planned this. I don't know who planned this shit. But once I play it, the only thing you're going to be thinking is, why? Please tell me y'all are ready for this. Listen very closely, kids. Here we go.
A new virtual preview shows what the Freedom 250 Grand Prix will look like in the nation's capital. IndyCar releasing these new renderings of the 1.7-mile circuit. The two-day motorsports event is set to kick off on August 22nd. To help celebrate America's 250th birthday, the event is free. This morning, a new virtual preview shows what the Freedom 250 Grand Prix will look like in the nation's capital. IndyCar releasing these new renderings of the 1.7-mile circuit. The two-day motorsports event is set to kick off on August 22nd. To help celebrate America's 250th birthday, the event is free.
There's going to be an IndyCar race in Washington, D.C. There's going to be a Grand Prix race. And we're not talking, they're going to have it at a track near Washington, D.C. No. This is going to be a Grand Prix in Washington, D.C. Racing in Washington, D.C. Why? Has any of these goddamn people tried to fill up a tank of gas lately? are spending a whole lot on a birthday when we can't afford it. Yes, Merv. They are a non-American thing. What's that? Butt chugging competition on the front lawn? Oh, the front lawn. Oh, the front. Y'all remember all that green grass and the fountain that used to sit on the front lawn? Remember that? Used to see it. The plane would fly, a helicopter would fly past and you would see all this green grass and a fountain. Have y'all seen that shit lately? Have y'all taken a real good look at what the White House lawn looks like right now? First off, the grass gone. First things first, kids, the grass is gone. The grass is gone. That's the first thing. The second thing is that they are building a goddamn UFC arena on where the grass used to be. Thomas Mitchell, I spoke to Scott McLaughlin, an IndyCar driver who used to be an Australian supercar driver. He said breaking in the DC race is going to be an issue. You think? Take your ass out there in August trying to watch some Indy cars. And when they bank around a goddamn corner and fly over your goddamn head and take out a whole section of Catholic school children, bitch, cut. Everybody dead. Sphinx Award winning musician Josh Jones is in the building. The UFC stage looked like those old baby toys with the things dangling from the arches. The front lawn of the White House looked ghetto as shit. Listen, Dragon, yes. The answer is yes, sir. Yes. All that green ass grass, all that beautiful green grass with the little fountain right in the right leading right up to the White House, which used to have two sides, by the way. It used to have two sides. Now it got one side and a goddamn arena in the middle. Mary Greenberg's in the building. Good morning with your beautiful self. Ladies and gentlemen, we went to having a White House lawn and three sides like a respectable group of people. Now, that shit is pumps and a bump. Our White House look like a episode of MTV Cribs right now. It's pumps and bumps. And mind you, this is all going on. All this dough is all this bread just being spent for this bullshit ass birthday party, and some of us cannot afford to put gas in our Prius. Are you out of your goddamn mind? So we got a hole in the building on one side, a fighting ring in the middle, and a Hot Wheels racetrack around the White House. The president of the hold on, and this is something I found out yesterday. No, the wife told me a couple of days ago. Do y'all know where he's getting all this money to do this bullshit? Y'all really want to know where he's getting all this money to paint bronze statues gold and put up this UFC ring and all that shit? Do you know where he's getting his money at? The National Park Service. The National Park Service. He diverted all the money that would normally go to the maintenance and upkeep of our parks, our national parks. He diverted all of it into the White House, and that is the money that his ass is spending. I'm not making this shit up. Look it up. Look it up. So when you go to a national park this year, if you get a chance to go, if you can afford it, and you see trash all over the place, or the park area isn't upkept or whatever the hell, you can thank Orange Oompa Loompa Cheeto Man. Good morning, Ashley, with your beautiful self sliding up in here. Stop you up with a biscuit, girl. Nope. Water. Yes, Jack's mom, yes. There is going to be IndyCar racing in Washington, D.C., and not at a track that they made. Nope. The rendering, good morning, Pink Violence. The rendering that they created, the rendering that IndyCar people made, the AI-generated rendering that they made, that shit goes all the way around Washington, D.C., and that includes the mall, and it includes the White House. And this money is coming from our National Park Service. America is a $10 house.
Your mama's still working in them $10 houses?
America is a $10 house.
Your mama's still working in them $10 houses?
Why don't they just sell pussy on the side? Sell some Bucci Cat, sell some cooter biscuit, sell some phallic meat. What? Sell some. We got to get out of this debt, bitch. We got to get out of this debt. I understand something. $10. Are we getting an upgrade or what? No, Shab, it's a $10 house, goddammit. We are $10 hoes now. Samantha's in the middle with your beauty, Shab. America's a $1.50 house. I need y'all to understand this. Right now, and y'all ain't, listen, y'all can raise your hand in the chat. Raise your hand in the chat if you want to. Raise your hand in the chat. How many of you are looking at your gas tank trying to figure out how many days this week can you go to work before you get some money in your pocket? Go ahead and raise your hand. Don't worry, I'll wait. How many of y'all are looking at what's in the refrigerator going, I don't know if I have enough groceries? Go ahead, raise your hand. Don't worry, I'll wait. Yeah, we got money for UFC. We got money for IndyCar race, and we got money for statues of slave owners. Can y'all please make this make sense? Hold on. Ash out here putting out poetry and shit. This ass out here putting poetry. And now a poem. Tons of tater tots, all with tiny titties. Tussle on a teeter-totter. Snatch them 10s and 50s. Jiminy Christmas! This is some trifling ghetto ass shit. I want to, you know what? I want to get mad. I do. I want to get mad. I still want to get mad. I want to get mad. Like, hey, Jill Stein ain't safe on these streets. Jill Stein needs to stay home. Stay home. Just stay home, bitch. Stay home. IndyCar racing is Formula One's redneck cousin. God. Oh my God. Yeah. Hey, Jill Stein, you food on these streets. You better keep your smoker and coffee teeth the hell in the house, bitch. You are food on these streets. Somebody gonna smack the shit out of you. You gonna be out at a goddamn Whole Foods and people gonna be like, yo, is that Jill Stein over there? Yeah, that's that bitch. Hold on, I'm gonna go holler at her. Hey, Jill. Susan. They gonna smack the shit out you, bitch. Stay home. Stay home, bitch. Stay home. I'm trying to tell you. Jill, it's 15, 11 minutes in the parking lot for everybody that sees you. You gonna cause the whitest white woman and the head of a PTA to beat your monkey ass on the streets. Bitch, stay home. Don't go out, bitch, don't go outside. Jill, it ain't safe out here for you. Jill, it ain't safe out here for you. Bitch, listen, you better be a socialist at home, okay? All of your interviews and your rallies better be at your mother effing house, because bitch, it's not safe in these streets for you, bitch. I'm trying to tell you. There are some very nice, desperate housewives, white women driving around in their Mercedes SUV that got that thing waiting on you, bitch. They're gonna go, well, today I've got the PT meeting and I've got to go up to the school and talk to my. Is that Jill Stein? All you're gonna hear is the music from Colors. Them bitches gonna get colors. They gonna roll up and go, what up, bitch? They gonna roll up on Jill Stein and go, hey, yo, Jill. Bitch, stay home. Stay home. Stay home. If you're going to run for president, you better run for president from the bathroom, the bedroom, the front room, the backyard. Bitch, don't, Rally. Bitch, you better, listen, you better not be scratching no lottery tickets. You're going to hear that sax, bitch. That bitch gonna get saxed out. Boy, you better use smoke signals. Bitch, don't. Bitch, you gonna hear the sax. They gonna roll up on your ass. Listen, they gonna roll up on your ass like you fresh meat in a jailhouse, bitch. It's up on that honey bun, bitch. Give me that honey bun, bitch. But it's my honey bun. It's my honey bun, bitch. What I say about that honey bun? I'm just telling y'all. Jill might want to, you know what I mean? Thomas, it'll be bodies by drowning pool. Hey, Jill, you hear the sax? Duck, bitch. That's all I'm telling you. Hey, Cornell. You ain't safe out here either, dog. Listen, you ain't safe out of here either, dog. You're not, sir. Listen, you better go from the movie studio to the car and the car to the house. And you better hope that car is bulletproof, bitch. Hey, yo, is that Cornell West? Yeah, I know that ascot from anywhere. Hey, Cornell, huh? They're going to knock your ass off. All them I will but for the done. Is the boat still running? That's the question. That's the question. Is the boat still running? I will boat dun 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 for the Donald Trump boat. Listen. Yes, I said ascot. Yes, I know that ascot from anywhere. That's Cornel West. Boy, look, Cornel West is gonna be the reason a lot of older men with afros get cornrows because they ain't trying to be. They're gonna whoop Cornel ass. They're gonna beat the shit out of Cornel. Jill's gonna get permanented. They're gonna beat the shit out of Cornel ass. Sir, wait a minute. Hold on. Wait a minute.
You got to bring ass to get ass.
We are all struggling with groceries and shit, and they are going out of their goddamn way for this goddamn birthday party. You know what this reminds me of? Y'all ever been to a birthday party that costs way too much for people that are broke? Y'all ever seen that shit? Y'all ever seen that? Y'all ever been to a birthday party for like a 4-year-old? And this 4-year-old got like over $2,000 worth of birthday cake and balloons and pizza and all these goddamn gifts. But you know the couple that's throwing it are broke as shit. You know this. Like you know they broke. You know they broke. 2 weeks ago, one of them was asking for $20. But they say, yo, you want to come to my 4-year-old's birthday? You think, it's a 4-year-old birthday, whatever. Whatever, fine, okay. You go there, and this shit look like something off of my Sweet 16 and shit. Like, it's a 4-year-old. I don't give a shit. Grill some hot dogs and some hamburgers. Buy a cake from Walmart. Why y'all this 4-year-old's birthday party got a cake that's like it's a 3-tiered cake. Like, excuse me? Oh my God! You got 2 bouncy houses, one of them with water, and you know goddamn well both of these some bitches will be asking you in a month to help them with their rent. Have y'all ever been to one of those? That's what I feel like America is right now. We giving a birthday party while we all broke. And think about it. They lied to all of those people that fell out of it, that literally left this damn concert, right? Lied to them. Oh, it's not. It's bipartisan. Oh, it's nonpartisan. It's just a celebration. Okay. Yeah. Did you hear about Trump being a part of this? Hey, I'm out. I'm going. All right. You say Trump? Trump is involved in this? Yeah. I'm going. All of them, as soon as they found out it was a Trump thing, they was like,
good night, y'all.
We got to go. And exactly, a Latino family throwing a birthday party for a 3-year-old has more beer than kids drink, but they could afford it. Listen, some people start planning a 3-year-old's birthday party like when the kid is 2. They start putting money away. It ain't no problem with that. But when you know somebody's broke and they still out of here throwing parties, you be like, listen, if you don't clean this shit, my daughter never had that type of party. Mary, neither did mine. Thomas, I got told doing too much for Nolan's party because the park offered carousel rides and I have a fruit platter. That's it. How's that doing too much? We are out here spending lavishly on a birthday party for a country that's broke. Listen, good morning, Wakanda Songbird, with your beautiful sexy. Listen, Listen, if a requirement for all of us to enjoy America's 250th birthday party is to sell 4 kilos of cocaine from the Colombians, I don't think we should have this party. I don't. Maybe cancel it. Maybe cancel. We out here talking about, yo, man, America 250, dog. We gonna celebrate. Yeah, let me flip these 5 birds. Let me rock up these kilos, and I'll be right there with you, so I have money. What the hell are we doing? We are broke as shit. Do y'all understand how broke as shit we are? We are broke as shit. Like hot buttered broke as shit. Hot buttered broke as shit. And we're having a birthday party. For what? I am not breaking bad for this 250. Chad, like, not in my house. Don't ask me how me and the ex-hubs made it through the pandemic. Hey, this is the thing. This is the thing. When you are in desperate straits, I don't knock none of how you get your paper. I don't. Yes, and Trump just bought stock in TKO. Make that shit make sense. UFC is owned by TKO. TKO ain't paying for this. TKO is not paying for this. You know who's paying for it? We are. Like a bald eagle masala is an actual recipe. I don't ever want to eat bald eagle masala. We got a $5 super chat from Annabelle.
Donations, gifts.
What she said was there are 350 million people in the United States. We don't celebrate all their birthdays. We don't. I want y'all to just think about that. Just think about that. If you are in dire, desperate straits, I do not knock how you get your paper. I don't. If you selling gas, ass, or grass, I don't care. You're in desperate straits. You got to do what you got to do to get paid. You got to do what you got to do to survive. I have no problem with that whatsoever. The hustler mentality pisses me off because so many people are talking about grind. Sometimes you got to grind to eat, and I have no problem with you. America is the richest country in the history of the world, and we are broke as shit having a birthday party. Can y'all please make that shit make sense to me? Please, I am begging somebody to make that shit make sense to me. Make that shit make sense to me. We are broke. A couple of weeks ago, maybe it was last month or a month before, we said, or economists said, that America has $10 trillion in assets. But they said that America has $48 trillion in debt. 10 trillion on hand in assets, 48 trillion in debt. Oh my God! And we're throwing this at not just one celebration, but two. We are throwing two. We are throwing two. Yeah, and as soon as Trump got shares in TKO, Brock Lesnar beat Obafemi. Yeah. Look, cynical is like, I celebrated my 50th birthday in bed with migraine. 10 trillion in assets, 48 trillion in debt. My brother and the leader of the Outcast Nation, Mr. Professor Moriarty's in the building. Good morning, brother. Good morning, brother. We're celebrating 250 years of existence at a time where the Strait of Hormuz is closed, which is closing off oil shipments, which is costing us, what did I say, Thomas? Trump and TKO. He already bought stock in it, brother. I knew that. Gas prices are going up. Grocery prices are going up. Rent's going up. Mortgages are going up. Paycheck stays stagnant in his shit. Stagnant. For sure. Let's blow a whole lot of money on a goddamn birthday party. Oh my God! And not just a lot of money, but it's what we are blowing it on. It is what we are blowing it on. Now, yesterday, Donald Trump, I won't say quietly, he bitch moaned and complained the whole goddamn time. Vanilla Ice said he would perform too. He's desperate for a check since HGTV got his HG. Yes, Vanilla Ice is still going to perform. Oh my God! He's still going to perform. So everything's going up but your paycheck. Donald Trump quietly got rid of that goddamn slush fund that he was going to use for himself, but he said it was for them January 6ers. He dropped his lawsuit, and we're blowing millions of dollars on a goddamn birthday party. But this is the greatest country on earth.
I put my balls on a pita bread with some hummus and tahini and eat that to the face. You feel me? Mind your fucking business. Nobody asked you anything.
We're celebrating birthdays. Now, right now. Thomas, I heard some of the fighters were canceling. Is that true? I don't know. Annabelle, I have no idea. The Taste the Biscuit woman says she would not perform. They won't serve Popeye's biscuits to Trump. Jenny, good morning. Your beauty. The sad part is the party is really modern America. Overspending on crap we don't need, screwing the poor, and Trump at the center. You know what, Dragon? That is the realest shit you've ever said on this show. That is the realest shit you've ever said on this show. The realest. And he even said it. 250 celebrating colonialization of indigenous and black people. Big hooray, America. Exactly. I'm sorry. Is it like, does anyone remember how much different we felt 50 years on the last birthday? Does anyone remember the optimism we shared about moving forward and making America a better place? I think I was 5. Yeah. I was 5 in 1976. I was 5. No, I was going on 5. Yeah, I was going on 5. My bad. I was going on 5. July 4th, 1976. I think I was going on 5 years old, I think, if I'm not mistaken. I'm going to just say it because it needs to be said is one of the reasons I stand on the shit that I stand on and I don't take any of it back. We deserve better than this. Every single one of us deserve better than this. And I'm not just talking about those of you who are watching the show in the United States. I'm talking about everybody across the world. We deserve better than this. As a whole, we do. We deserve better than this. And I will tell you exactly why I say we deserve better than this. Because at no point in the 250 years that America has existed has America ever looked out for the common man. Not one time. Not one time. We have never taken into consideration those who work to create these wealthy people. We celebrate the wealthy people, but we don't celebrate the people that made them wealthy in the first place. Like JP Morgan can blow me hard, fast, and quickly. I'm not even bullshit. JP Morgan can open his mouth and insert these nuts. He can. Randolph Hearst, Seymour Randolph Hearst, whatever his name is, blow me. You didn't write a single goddamn column in your newspaper, sir. Other people did. But we out here celebrating your rich bitch ass. No. We have never truly looked out for those who make the wealth of these people. Like right now, and I mean everything in me with this bullshit. And I'm not playing. Goddamn, Jeff Bezos can blow me. He can blow me. For 250 goddamn years. 250 damn years. Hold on. What? Hold on. I'll see it when I get back. The grandson. For 250 years, the workers have never truly been compensated. They have not been truly celebrated, nor have they been anywhere even close to giving what is actually due to them. Not one time, kids. I didn't scare you, E. You know that. That was my grandson. And the problem with that is we just learned how to accept it. We've just learned how to accept it. That's why when people talk against the way things have always been, what are they labeled? Oh, you hate America. Oh, you hate America. Oh, you hate America. I don't hate this bitch. I'm disappointed in this hoe. That's what I am. For the money that they're blowing on all this bullshit in Washington, D.C., they could have given every American a $2,500 check. Hey, tell Jeffrey I said good morning, you little rapscallion. They could have given every American a $2,500 check. That would have stimulated the economy because it's not like we're going to take that $2,500 and go move to Belize. We would have spent it into the economy to help the economy grow. We could have foreign gold the whole racetrack and just said, you know what? Let's beautify some of these parks that people can go to and make it free on our birthday. Could have done that. Could have done that. But no. Our education system in America does not rank as number one. It's really low. It's really low. Quality of life, low. Low. Growth, low. Upward mobility, low. And this is all done on purpose while they play in our goddamn face, take our money, and blow it on bullshit. Think about think about that. Think about that. But no. And we, as American people, have just learned how to take it. We've been getting dick in our ass. We just learned how to ease our muscles so that we don't get it too deep. Healthcare, a long time ago, I was watching a video where a girl was like, America doesn't even have universal dental care. So what happens every day on the border? American citizens cross over to the border to go to get dental exams and dental their teeth fixed in Mexico. We have money for their birthday party, but we don't have enough for healthcare, education, and housing people. Exactly, Angry. And mind you, it's not just here in America. Aren't they trying to attack NHS over there now? Aren't there people in the UK trying to attack the NHS now? Right now? Oh, let's give them a little bit of this American shit they got over there. Instead of us taking the idea that the UK had, which NHS, and bringing it over here, now we bringing our bullshit with insurance companies over there. Over there. And this is exactly what I say. So goes America, so goes the world. Do you really honestly think your politicians anywhere outside of the United States is not looking at the way the United States operates and sees how much money can be made if they screw the people? Do you not think they're not sending that shit to the rest of you? If you're in Germany, it's coming. If you're in France, it's coming. If you're in China, it's coming. Do you not think it's not coming to you? It's trifling over here. It is trifling. How much money did that jackass blow with that bullshit ass not a parade last year with squeaky tanks and soldiers that just didn't give 2 flying Fs in a hurricane? How much money did he do that? How much? And we take it, and we take it, and we take it, and we take it, and we take it. But the part that pisses me off so absolutely badly about all of this is the people that not only take it, but shame other people for not taking it. Those people piss me off. Those people piss me off. More than anything you will... the people that sit and tell me if you don't like it, leave. I have never wanted to Spartan kick your ass harder in my life. Peter Thiel is now moved to Argentina. Oh, no, Ho, bring your bitch ass back here. Come on. No, Ho, bring your monkey ass back. You sweaty, large forehead for no reason having asshole. Bring your bitch ass back here. You helped to create this goddamn hellscape. Get your ass over here and enjoy it. Matter of fact, move. Peter Thiel should have a house right next to that data center in Utah. My wife once asked me, didn't we used to do space exploration? We did. We did. One of the main reasons I wanted to be an astronaut was because of NASA. Now, my father killed that goddamn dream quick. But yes, as a child, I wanted to be an astronaut. We don't do that no more. SpaceX has a rocket that goes not into space, but just into the outer atmosphere, comes down, lands in the Indian Ocean, more trash out there. Who gives a shit? Because SpaceX put his dick in the sky. What? Blue Origin had a rocket blow up on the rocket place. Right on the damn, right there, blew up. Who's subsidizing that? Bueller? Anybody? Who's subsidizing that? Who is subsidizing that? Who do you think is subsidizing it? We are. The launch pad. Thank you, Nana. I burn pit brain. America will go to war over nothing, but don't want to take care of the men and women that come back from wars for nothing. I made a video yesterday that I'm pretty sure somebody in either ADL or APAC is going to get mad at me for, but I don't care. We give about $38 billion to Israel. They have universal health care, heavily subsidized education, and abortion on demand. But now they want to integrate the Israeli military with the United States military, to which I say, oh, hell no, bitch, go sit down. No, absolutely the F not. And see, all of this, ladies and gentlemen, comes down to this. Business has more of a pull in our government than we do. Business has more of a pull in our government than we do. Lobbyists have a bigger say in our government than we do. Mary, and again, I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Mary. And I don't want anybody to think I'm in any way, shape, form, or fashion shitting on Jewish people, because I'm not. I'm not. I'm pissed off at governments that have more of a say in our government than I do. I served this bitch. How come my voice ain't hurt? My boys don't get hurt. Exactly. Citizens United. Citizens United. My biggest problem with the way America operates right now is we don't count. We don't count for shit. We, the American people that keep this goddamn engine running, we don't count for shit. It is a loveless goddamn relationship being in America. It is a loveless relationship being in this bitch. It is. We get penis and promises. We get promised a bunch of shit and then we get penis in our ass. Am I wrong? Am I wrong? Am I wrong? The fact that so many people can dictate to us how we can act, what we can do, and how we can operate, not just in America, but on the world goddamn stage. Business should not have a single, solitary say in our governing of the American people. We're blowing all this shit on a birthday party. We are blowing millions of dollars on a birthday party. A birthday party. We get promises and penis. If you are at work right now, you know for a fact when you get your paycheck, it ain't going to be enough, is it? Is it? You were thinking about a bill that you know you have to pay within a week or two. Ain't going to be enough, is it? Ain't going to be enough, is it? Just, you ain't got to tell me. Just think about it. It ain't going to be enough, is it? It ain't. You know you'll have to work for 2 more weeks before you can finally finish paying things off, and maybe you will right the ship. Because you know that paycheck you get next week is going to be like this. And you're hoping like hell the paycheck you get in 2 weeks does this. Rights the ship. But you know it ain't going to be enough. You know it. You know it. But we got a IndyCar race in Washington, D.C. Word. That's what we got. The President of the United States is diverting money from the National Park Service to put a UFC fight on the White House lawn. Our house. The lawn is gone. The lawn is gone. In its place is this bullshit. And we haven't even started on the arc or the arch. We haven't even started on the ballroom. The reason I know why Lindsey Graham I know 2 reasons why Lindsey Graham doesn't come back to South Carolina. Number 1, the penis in Washington, D.C. is magnifique. He can't get enough of that. Be safe out there, Shab. Love you to death, brother. Proud of you, man. Listen, Lindsey Graham cannot let go of the black hardcocks that are in Washington, D.C. He can't get enough. But the other reason that he will not go back to South Carolina is this. He stood in front of a camera and said, we can find a way to carve $1 billion out of the federal budget to pay for a ballroom. He said that. That was him. Him said that. He's also the one that's constantly talking about, bomb this, bomb that, let's fight. Hey, Lindsey, unless your ass is going to go in there to be the fluffer hoe, shut your stupid ass up. Morning, Mario. Welcome to the Sound of Coffee. Unless you're ready to bust a cap, Lindsey, shut your bitch ass up. You ain't fighting. Why we going over there? Always talking about fight, 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 fight. You go fight. Or at least, bring up the morale of the truth by fluffing. Like, do something. I cannot believe my late dad, uncle, and myself served our country to end up with a corrupted clown show that kisses billionaires' ass. And then Star comes in and says, Thomas, the boyfriend says this MMA fight at the White House is the pumpkin spice pedo celebrating Pride Month with sweaty half-dressed men for the masses. You think? This is why I will never listen to anybody that says that voting doesn't matter. First, they back it off as mentally hard, may have come too soon. Mary, if you need to go home, go home. Go home, Mary. And I'm not saying that in an evil way. I'm not saying that in an arrogant way. I'm saying please take care of you, Mary. Please. Please. If you weren't ready or you're not ready, you're not ready. Tell the people, hey, I got to go home. I'm not feeling good. Go home, relax, get yourself some coffee or some tea, sit out in the window, and know that you're loved, Mary. Please know that you're loved. Please know that. You are an essential part of not just this show, but my life, and I love you. Please remember that. This is why I said I will never listen to a person that tells me voting doesn't matter. John Lewis didn't get his head cracked open for nothing. That's how I look at it. John Lewis did not get his head cracked open on the Edmund Pettus Bridge for nothing. The three civil rights workers that were found under a mound of dirt in Mississippi because they were going down to register people to vote, they didn't die for nothing. So you goddamn right I vote. You goddamn right I vote. But you know what else I do? I encourage others to do so. I encourage others to use the power of the ballot. Even Malcolm X said it's either the ballot or the bullet. You either give us the right to vote or we take it. And my problem with the way America is right now is the apathy behind it. The apathy. We are being ground into paste. Do y'all understand that? We're being grounded into paste. We are seeing that our worth is nothing. We're seeing it. Our politicians don't have to care about us. But they do have to care about where that donor money comes from, now don't they? They do have to worry about their standing on the world stage and how many countries Trump isn't the disease, Trump is a symptom. Trump is a symptom. He's not the disease. He's a symptom of it. He is exactly what America has always been. A loud, braggadocious, selfish bitch. Always. Always. And there's never anything behind it. Everything is gold painted. Not real gold, gold painted. Everything is fake. Our patriotism is fake. I said what I said. Patriotism in America is fake as shit. Fake as shit. I loathe people that want to call themselves patriots. Bitch, what have you patriotically done? Except wear an American flag thong. If you don't sit your goofy ass down. This is David. In 1976, we were living in a time where we were catching our breath between Nixon and Reaganomics. What do you say? Carefree highway on the 8-track in my Nova. Man, we were so naive in the 70s. Heidi, I'm going to tell you what it is. It's blood and it's bread and circuses. It's bread and circuses. If you give the masses bread and you give them a spectacle, they will not notice anything behind it. They won't notice how bad you're screwing them. They won't notice how incredibly detrimental and toxic you are to the citizenry. Bread and circuses. Patriots are part of bread and circuses. Let me tell you something. If you don't criticize some play, how many of y'all have ever been in a relationship where you never criticize the other person? How many times have you ever been in a relationship where everything was hunky-dory and you never had a criticism of the person? If you tell me it's never happened, you a goddamn liar. You a goddamn liar. You's a goddamn liar. I've been with my wife just in a relationship for over 20 years. She's had criticisms of me. Valid one. Not some made up shit. Valid one. I've had criticisms of her. Valid criticisms. But those criticisms aren't meant to attack her or for her to attack me. It is to make our relationship better. Every person in America has a duty to criticize the American government. Every goddamn citizen. If you live in another country, Australia, Germany, the UK, France, Nova Scotia, wherever you are, if you have no criticism of your government, either your government is perfect or you're lying to yourself. So for all these people saying, if you don't like it, go home, leave. Bitch, I ain't leaving nowhere, ho. I'm staying right where the hell I am. I have criticisms of this bitch. I have a right to do so. It is trifling that a lot of people don't take that criticism seriously. I'm not in love with America. I'm not. I'm 54 years old and I'm a black man in America. What the hell makes you think I would suck and slobber all over America's nuts? No, David, you don't sound like an old man yelling at clouds. Because guess what? Everybody should be yelling at clouds now. Every goddamn person should be yelling at clouds. We got to file out a super chat from Dragon.
Donations, gifts.
Mr. Bishop, I got to disagree with you on American patriotism. If it was fake, we wouldn't care about trying to fix America because it's our home. Dragon, that's not patriotism, and I will tell you exactly what that is. That is the critical eye in reality. It may very well become patriotism if you can get those things fixed that you have criticisms for. But for right now, it's not even criticism. It is the cynical nature of a human goddamn being. I'm sorry. Put it this way, and I will use Angry and Professor Moriarty as my example. All right. I've met Angry. I've hung out with Angry. We have been to a Comic-Con together. We host shows. I've known Angry for almost 6 years. That is my friend. That is my friend. If Angry came to me and said, yo, Thomas, that thing you said, yeah, you need to retract that. I would take that seriously because he loves me and I love him. He and I have never been in the same room together. Professor Moriarty and I have never been in the same room together. but I've known him for almost 6 years. Him and I have butted heads. That's how our relationship started. Butting heads. But over time, we realized that both of us want the exact same thing, and we are approaching it from the standpoint of two black men on two different continents seeing the same problems in both. So any criticism that E ever has of me, I take seriously. Any criticism I've ever had of E, he takes it seriously. Same thing with Angry. He takes it seriously. That is because I love them. Because I genuinely care about them and want them to be better men. The same thing when they do it to me. When we do it to America, everybody pretends like we're all crazy. That's the problem. He said we need to create community focus groups where professionals such as practitioners in legal support and then present political representatives. Yes. Yes, I have been literally working on a political party of my own behind the scenes because I think we deserve better than this. We do. We deserve better than this. We do. It becomes patriotism once those criticisms are taken into account and actually acted on, because then the patriotic thing happens. You go, wow, I love America so much that I criticized it enough and we changed. Now I can believe. Agree to disagree. I think it's patriotic to look at America and go, hey, it's our home. Let's fix this bitch. To me, that's patriotism, acknowledging the flaws in our country and fixing them. Dragon, and I'm glad you think that. That's one of those things. Again, Dragon, this is what I am talking about. The dialogue that you and I are having right now. That's exactly what I am talking about. You and I can have that dialogue. Why is it that you and I can say the exact same thing at the exact same time, and the American government looks at us like our ass got turds coming out of our mouth? Why is that? Why is that? What did I tell y'all yesterday about the default setting of white men? It's always white men. It defaults to white men. Gotta have a white man. Gotta have a white man. Gotta have a white man. No, you don't. No. That's what got us into this problem in the first place. Can we not? You know you ain't never late to the sound of coffee, girl. I love you, damn it. This is the exact reason why we are here in the first place. Everybody watching this show, everybody listening to this show has better ideas than what the hell we've been coming up with over the past 250 goddamn years. Every one of you. Y'all have better ideas than that. But we never, ever, ever get them implemented. Because your $10 don't talk as much as 10 million. Your $5 doesn't talk as much as 5 million. We have a pay-to-play government. That's the part a lot of people don't want to say out loud. And guess what? UK, you got one. You got a pay-to-play government. You do. Keir Starmer is not the revolutionary y'all need. Keir Starmer is there to gum up the works. Keir Starmer is no different than goddamn Lindsey Graham. No different at all. They're there to gum up the works. Because the citizens of the United Kingdom could have done a hell of a lot better, a hell of a lot faster because of the history of the bullshit that was already done. Y'all can look at that and go, you know what? We're never doing any of that shit again. We're never doing a ounce of that shit ever again. The problem with America is it's entrenched. It's in the marrow of the bones of this bitch. Blowing millions of dollars on a birthday party while we're in the midst of a tariff war a goddamn regular war that wasn't declared, and prices of everything going up except our paychecks. That is the height of not giving a shit about the citizenry. That's the height of it. Panda, I'm sorry. Keir Starmer and revolutionary is not what I thought would be in the same sentence. It won't. And like he said, Keir Starmer's a company man. We got them in America. We have them in America. Chuck Schumer is a company man. Mitch McConnell, company man. John Thune, company man. Lindsey Graham, company man. Ted Cruz, company man. Hakeem Jeffries, company man. They're company people. That's why when you ask them things like, will you not accept this amount of money from this people, this, that, and the third, they always got a hem and haw. Why? Because they're company men. We are now just basically advertising that particular groups throw millions of dollars into our elections. And the only reason they're doing that is because they're looking at the trough and they don't want it closed off for any goddamn reason. None. Meanwhile, there's you. There would be no trough without you. Do you understand that? The billions of dollars we spend on anything all over the goddamn world or in the United States, there would be no trough without you. Do you think Skydance could buy HBO and Paramount if they weren't getting money from us? Every time you pay your subscription to Paramount Plus or pay your subscription to HBO Max, you are putting money in these people's pocket. Without you, these hoes is out here buck ass selling booty at a $10 house. They're out here selling ass. They are on the corner trying to get business for a goddamn $10 house.
Mama still working in them $10 houses?
Without you. Without you. Without you, there's no aid package to any other country. Without you. Without you. But they treat your ass like a worker on the street. You the boss. You the boss. I've never understood this worshiping of a politician. Bitch, I don't worship an employee of the month. What the hell are you talking about? You don't go do your goddamn job. We need to treat our politicians the same way people treat sex workers. Again, not making fun of them at all. But it's a business arrangement. Pussy comes with it, but you're not paying for ass. You're paying to shut the F up. That's what you're doing. You're paying them to shut the F up. Nobody pays for sex. They pay for silence. In the history of selling ass, there's never been a person that said, oh my God, I've got $200. I want some ass. No, you want some ass, you got $200. You gonna buy that ass, and she ain't gonna say a goddamn thing about it for $200. Simple way. The UK crack tourist. E, why you keep trying to get me to go to a crack house in the UK, sir? I need to. Listen, me and E have made it. We have made an agreement between the two of us, right? Right. He wants to go to Kansas City. Now I want to take him to get some barbecue, take him to a mall, have him go to a baseball game or a football game. He like, no, I want to go on the Ave. The Ave is where they sell ass. So, right? He promised that he'll do the same for me. He'll take me to what is it? West London? He'll take me to West London crack houses and see West London. Our relationship is weird, but I love that man with everything in me. We should be treating these people like hoes. We should. We should. People treat politicians better than they treat food service workers. Thank you. Thank you, Chaos. Thank you, because they do. I don't pay you to get your monkey ass out in front of a camera and say what you gonna cut funding for. I pay you to vote the way I told you to vote and shut your stupid ass up. I ain't paying you to wiggle my balls. I'm paying you to shut your bitch ass up after you wiggle my goddamn balls. There should be no ICE agents on the damn street. Who the hell paid for that? If you're an ICE agent, how you getting the paycheck? Where it come from? Oh, that's right, the federal government. Question, just throwing it out there, just for shits and giggles, where they get the money at, dog? I don't pay you to screw, I pay you to shut up. There is no reason Nigel Farage should be talking in the UK. Not without losing his lower mandible. There is no reason for Nigel Farage to be talking. Not without losing the bottom half of his jaw meat. Sir, who are you talking to? If you don't go sit your monkey ass down some goddamn where. Or you can't talk to me that way, bitch. Did you get a government check for this? Yes, then I'm your damn pimp. Go sell that ass and shut up, bitch. What's wrong with you? Every time I hear a goddamn politician talking some shit that I know damn well I didn't send him to Washington, D.C. to
You
say.
can put my balls on a pita bread with some hummus and tahini and eat that to the face. You feel me? Mind your fucking business. Nobody asked you anything.
You better shut your punk ass up. Do y'all remember during the debate about going to war with Iran, they had that U.S. That sergeant in the Marines that was yelling out, nobody wants to go fight Israel's war. Remember that? And remember how a sitting senator trapped his hand in a door and broke his goddamn arm? Do y'all remember that? Because I do. They broke a Marine's arm. Broke it. Because he was exercising his First Amendment right to free speech by saying nobody wants to go to war with Muslim countries for business interests. Benjamin Netanyahu's little funky ass, I won't go to therapy ass, or any of that. They broke that man's arm. Do y'all remember that shit? That's how they treat your ass. That's how they treat you. Oh, we gonna go to war. We can't afford war. Bitch, I'm going to war. Hey, ho, I'm paying you. Who the hell told you to go to war? Get your punk ass out of here. The problem I have always had with American people, and now that I realize it, there's a whole lot of people around the world that do the same. The biggest problem I've had is apathy. Apathy. I told y'all last week, every word I've ever uttered in front of a camera, every video I've ever made, everything I have ever said on camera, whether it's a clap back, a stitch duet, it doesn't matter. I am in the process of trying to make a world that is worthy of my daughter, right? We are apathetic. And that is why I even started this shit in the first place. I hate apathy. I hate it. If you can remember how many points was scored in the NBA Eastern Conference Finals, but you don't know who your senator is, that's apathetic. If you know that they're going to put the dude from Baki in the Tekken 8 game, but you can't name your congressman, and I don't just mean in the U.S. House of Representatives, I'm talking about your state congressman. That's apathy. That is apathy. That is apathy. Do I think I'm some sort of righteous warrior? Absolutely the F not. Absolutely the F not. I'm just pissed off. I am pissed off at this place. Right now, I have like those medicated healing pads. I have 2 of them on this shoulder and one in the middle of my back. My body will never, ever, ever be the way it was. Because for 23 years, in some capacity, I fought for the rights of every American citizen. My body will never, ever be the same. I will never be able to run like I was when I was 15. I'll never be able to do it again. Not without a tremendous amount of pain. I can't work out because of how bad this shoulder is, which means all the muscles that I did have when I was leaving out of the military, they're slowly going away. I got a band that I have to use to keep this, to try to get this thing feeling better. And you mean to tell me I'm walking around like this as a veteran and people are sitting out here talking about what does voting do? Bitch, everything, ho, everything. Come on, Chris Lotus, you know me better than that. Y'all don't know what's going to get mentioned on the Sound of Coffee because I have a brain and it goes all over the place. Y'all don't know. Apathy will kill the United States faster than anything else. And sadly, America's apathy is now creeping its way around the world. For countries to be talking about they don't want any immigrants, but they're not talking about their government going into these countries that are making these immigrants, is apathetic. It's apathetic. It's apathetic. I don't want these immigrants here. Are you going to talk about the fact that your government went to their country and screwed everything up? Apathy. 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 You don't like Muslims in your countries. You don't like Pakistanis in your countries. Blah, 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 blah. Then why don't you tell your government to get the hell out of their goddamn country and leave them alone? Think about it. Everybody hates we don't like the Mexicans pouring across the border. You do realize that the only reason cartels have guns is because of us. Little known secret, kids. In Mexico, you got to have all different types of licenses to have weapons. And they store those weapons in one place in Mexico. It's an armory. You can't just walk in. Not a problem, Richard? Okay. Harley update. As of now, she's not on the list to be in court today, so she has to go talk to her probation officer and see what's going on. I got you, Jamila. Thank you. The cartel comes across the border into Texas and Arizona, all these places with these lax as hell as gun laws. They buy tons of guns. They take them back over there, and they start wars with them. And these people are fleeing this shit coming here. We caused the problem. Everybody loves talking about MS-13, MS-13. MS-13 is an American gang. MS-13 was made here in the United States. We exported it to El Salvador and Venezuela and whatever. We did that. So when those people are fleeing the violence we helped to create and they come to the southern border, oh, wow, you don't want them in. Why don't you tell your government to get the hell out of their country? The CIA went through all of Central and South America. They caused coups. They caused riots. They caused violence. They did that. They did that. Pauline Hanson here in Australia said if she gets in a prime minister, so she's closing our borders to immigrants. Wolfie, has that bitch looked at y'all borders? Has the bitch looked at your borders? Let's do a little geography thing for her, Wolfie. And you can clip this part and send it to her. This is Australia. Okay? This is the water surrounding Australia. There's some islands close off to the side, but for the most part, Australia's in the middle of the water. It borders water. And on the other side is more water. Who are you closing your borders to? Talokan or Atlantis, you stupid bitch? You stupid bitch! I was mad when I found out I couldn't be president as a kid. Why not? Why not, Mary? You can be president. Bitch, are you waiting for Namor or Aquaman? Which one is invading the southern border of Australia, you dumb bitch? If that hoe don't get a map and learn how to read the mother, bitch, what? What? I'm closing the southern border of Australia. Yeah, there goes the Talokan. They can't come in. Oh no, we're closing the border to I don't know, the monsters from Pacific Rim. You simple bitch. Godzilla can never come to Australia. Hold on, she out here talking and saying this out loud? Hey, Wolfie, if that bitch becomes prime minister, let me know so I can mail her a map. If the bitch wins the election, let me know. Give me her office, and I promise you, listen, I'm going to mail her a map with just Australia on it. And I'm going to circle the shit and go, all that shit, the blue shit around it, that's your border, you dumb hooker. What the hell is wrong with you? We're going to close the borders of Australia. To what? Easter seals? What are you talking about? The last ones to invade Australia was the Japanese when they attacked the U.S., and the U.S. took care of that. This hooker's stupid. But again, ladies and gentlemen, once again, ladies and gentlemen, this is apathy in human form. This is apathy. We don't know what we don't know. But we are ignorant about what we don't know and proud of that ignorance about what we don't know. For almost 6 years, I have been mad about this. For almost 6 years, I have been mad about this. Because I know we deserve better. Let me say this out loud so that every single one of you can hear me say it. Whether you're watching or listening on the apps, let me say this as clearly as I possibly can. We deserve better. As a human species, we deserve better. Every American deserves better than an IndyCar race that we're paying for. You think they're doing this for free? Hell no. the gas, the transport, taking care of the roads so that they be able to race around it and shit. We're paying for that. And we deserve better. We deserve better. Have we always exhibited this? No, we haven't. There's far too many times that America and the rest of the world have decided that a bomb is better than bread. We have decided that a bullet is better than beans. We've never truly fed and taken care of the citizens of these countries. And we've gotten so used to it, we don't think we deserve better. One of the biggest things that I hate about that grind and hustle and grind mentality, and Angry told me a story on Porch and No Judgment that just pissed me off. Without the set, my bad, my bad, brother E, my bad, brother E, my bad.
Just bring the goddamn bread. Bring us the bread.
We are always quick to give out bombs and bullets. We are never quick to give out bread and beans.
Just bring the goddamn bread. Bring us the bread.
And we've all gotten so damn used to it. Like, for example, when I went to Afghanistan, I sent a message to my mom, my 3 sisters, my brother, and my friend Dottie, who I've known for over 40 years. And I explained it because this was at the time where interpreters were shooting up places where the soldiers and shit were at. They were going in because they're interpreters. They have to have a weapon of some kind. They got a weapon, was out there just busting off, killing people. So I told my family, if something should happen to me in Afghanistan, please understand that I am doing what I love to do. I am doing something that my father and my uncle have done. Do not take it as a loss. Take it as I died doing what I wanted to do. And the only thing I asked all of these people was to tell my children of what kind of man their father was. I didn't do that because I was expecting to die. I did that because I wanted my family to know that I made this decision. I did. Citizens of the world have made the decision to put their head in the sand. Citizens of the world have decided to put their head in the sand. They decided that. You know it ain't right. You know it ain't right. If a child is starving in Mumbai, that is a scar on all of us. If a kid in Nebraska is getting a piss poor education, which will make him less educated than he needs to be in this world, that is a scar on all of us. A scar on every one of us, a pox on every house. We've chose to be silent. We've chose to allow other people to shape our lives, to shape our decisions, to shape how we take care of ourselves and those who love us. And now, the shit's coming out so damn fast, we're sitting there going, I can't believe it's like this. No, bitch, it's always been like that. It's always been like that. Always. We had a president that resigned, and the next person in line, the vice president, pardoned him for crimes. Where the hell did that happen? Where in the hell, what part of the game is that? What part of the game is that? You Negroes better Yeah, take care of the crime in your neighborhood. Oh, and here's Nixon walking out the door, and here's Ford signing a pardon. Hey, bitch, what part of the game is that? Be safe, Mary. I love you. Mary, remember, if it was too soon, it's too soon. Go home. No one will knock you. Please go home and get yourself healed. We love you, Mary. Always have, always will. Please remember that. We have become stagnant as a species. As a human species, we have become stagnant. We are now trying to protect the crumbs that are given us because we don't want anybody to have our crumbs. There's still crumbs, goddammit. It's still crumbs. In America, we are fighting for scraps. We are fighting for scraps. Scraps. But we arguing over whose pile of scraps is better than the other person's pile of scraps. Don't come after my scraps. Are you kidding me? Think about it. Think about it. This was an experiment, kids. Was. Every country has done it. Colonization is just that. You go in, there's native people, you tear up everything, infrastructure, the people, the things that they have done. And then you put a mentality in those people after you beat their ass that you're less than. But if you believe in Skyfather or if you believe in Warrior Jesus, Kenny Loggins' Warrior Jesus, you can go to heaven. You know, this special place where the streets are gold and you'll have a mansion and blah, 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 blah. But here you got to suffer like hell. And then you start to spread that shit to the next generation. The boot has always been on our neck. We just got used to the weight. You see what I'm saying? People out here making moral stands for different groups, and there's no problem with it. Please do not misunderstand me. You're supposed to. That's exactly what you're supposed to do. But at the end of it, all that moral standing for all of those groups, and we're all getting screwed. The concept of intersectionality has been lost on a bunch of people. That's why I said this is an experiment, especially in America. In America, they showed you exactly what they were going to do to you. You know how they showed it to you? The way they treated people that didn't look like you, who didn't worship like you, whose ideas and culture was different. They turned that into the enemy and they taught that shit to you. Be like us, the conquerors. Be like us, those who have made these great strides and blah, blah, blah. I want to stay up with you guys more, but I stayed up way too late last night. I got to get up early in the morning. Dragon, be safe. Be safe, brother. I love you. I got to send you a request when I get back. Hey, perfect. I'll be here, Dragon. I love you, man. The way they treated the indigenous people, the way they treated the enslaved Africans, the way they treated indentured servants, the way they treated the Irish, the Italians, the Jews, the Muslims. They showed it to you. You didn't think that shit wasn't going to come back to you? Come on. There's a line in Animal Farm, one of the last lines in the book, where they talked about man to pig and pig to man. And it was hard to distinguish which one from which. And then when they looked at the big wall where they had all the laws of Animal Farm painted, they had painted an addendum to one. All animals are created equal. Some animals are more equal than others. My European Caucasian friends, did you really honestly think this shit wasn't going to come after your ass? Did you really? They experimented on everybody that didn't look like you for decades, and you never caught the hint? They were coming for you next. In England, they did the same thing. The same goddamn thing. That's why Tommy Robinson can run out and start talking about Pakistanis doing this and Muslims doing this and shit. They're trying to restore the feeling. Tommy Robinson, is he a rich man? No. Is Tommy Robinson well off? No. No. He's illiterate. He's stupid. But he's riling up other dumbass people to go after the Muslims and not the goddamn British government. That's how it happens. Tommy Robinson and Jake Lang are reading out of the exact same goddamn playbook. While your ass is starving and sucking gasoline and petrol out of old goddamn cars, here come Tommy Robinson and goddamn Jake Lang out here getting you mad at the Muslims, the trans, the gays, the this, the that. Your life is a goddamn dumpster fire, literally banging itself in its own ass. But sure, get mad at the Muslim kid. Sure. Get mad at the trans woman that wants to take a shit after eating way too much Taco Bell. Sure, there's where you should keep your energy at. Chud the Builder out here with a weapon, attacking black folks so we can say they chimping out. Why is he doing it? For the camera. Chud the Builder is a goddamn fool. He ain't got shit either. It's a poor person picking on other poor people, threatening to kill them, and now his stupid ass is looking at 56 years in prison when he could have been taking all that goddamn energy and fighting against the way America operates today. But he didn't. And guess what? That's what they want. Have y'all noticed how TikTok has changed? Have y'all noticed how TikTok has changed? There's a lot more goofy shit, a lot less educational shit. It's because Larry Ellison and Oracle own it now. And they put a person who used to be in Mossad as the person who's looking out for anti-Semitism. Looking. So whatever your educational content that you used to put on a social media application, you can't do it anymore. But you can damn sure see a bunch of people running around eating chicken and acting like goddamn fools. Because that's what they want you to see. That's part of that apple. And it all is circular. The government doesn't need to make you apathetic anymore. You already are. It's baked in. You're teaching your kids that shit now. And your kids will teach their kids the same thing. I've been mad about this for over 6 years. While I was deconstructing myself, after I got out of the military and after my mom passed away, while I was doing all this, I was watching the landscape of the world. And I got mad. And I'm not the flowery guy. I'm not the guy. Again, this is why, after almost 6 years, I have never been invited on MSNBC or MS Now. I've never been invited on CNN. You don't get a chance to see me on Don Lemon's podcast and none of that other shit. David, be safe, brother. I love you. I love you to death, man. My mom just called. She needs something from Walmart. She's the only person I will go there for. Time to go out there amongst them. God help me. David, you are a great man. Please remember that. That's why you don't see me on any of that shit. I took the moniker of a villain not because it was cool, but because it was needed. I got to be the guy standing on the shore going, why y'all walking in that goddamn water with bloody feet? There are sharks out there. Shut up. They said we can swim. Your feet are bleeding, and there's a whole school of great white sharks. Bitch, you're gonna end up as a snack. You're a bad person. Yes. Because I'm telling your ass, you're gonna go out there and get your booty hole eaten with butter and goddamn salt. Morning, Sigrid. I'm mad. I'm disappointed. I'm pissed off. I don't embody those stereotypes of the angry black man because I'm angry for a purpose. This shit isn't just I woke up and had beef with my bacon. This is every day I wake up, this goddamn country, this goddamn world gets worse. This shit don't make no damn sense. It don't. And the fact that we have a racetrack being built in Washington, D.C. for a car race. For far too many years, I have played a fool. I am not apathetic. I am as pissed off as everyone here. And David, you should be. And you should spread it around. You should make sure everybody around you is just as mad as you are. Because the only way any of this is going to get fixed, ladies and gentlemen, is if you get mad about it. The time for reaching across the aisle is over. The time for bipartisan is over. The time for let's not talk about this. Let's talk about solutions. Here's a goddamn solution. The very first solution you need. Get goddamn mad. Start calling this shit for what it is. Trifling. It is trifling that the lawn of the people's house has a UFC ring being built on it. It is wrong. It is trifling that statues of the founding fathers, and we know a lot of them owned slaves, are now just being propped up all over Washington, D.C. to celebrate a birthday we cannot afford. It's wrong that for 250 years, the United States government has never done a goddamn thing in the best interest of the people and sustained it. FDR and the New Deal came as close as possible to actually looking out for the people. And ever since he signed that shit, people have been trying to strip it away and tear it apart. Literally, since he signed the New Deal. Teddy Roosevelt has something called the Square Deal. Had FDR lived, he had a second Bill of Rights. Let me tell you, just play for it. I'm gonna play it. Hold on. Because I got you.
And now your summer for
Hold on. Yeah. Hold on. There it is. This was FDR's second Bill of Rights. Take a listen.
As self-evident. Certain economic truths have become accepted as self-evident. A second Bill of Rights, under which a new basis of security and prosperity can be established for all, regardless of station or race or creed. Among these are the right to a useful and remunerative job, the right to earn enough to provide adequate food and clothing and recreation, the right of every farmer to raise and sell his products at a return which will give him and his family a decent living, the right of every businessman, large and small, to trade in an atmosphere of freedom, freedom from unfair competition and domination by monopolies at home or abroad, the right of every family to a decent home, the right to adequate medical care, and the opportunity to achieve and enjoy good health, the right to adequate protection from the economic fears of old age, sickness, accident, and unemployment, the right to a good education. All of these rights spell security. And after this war is won, we must be prepared to move forward in the implementation of these rights to new goals of human happiness and well-being. For unless there is security here at home, there cannot be lasting peace in the world.
Just for shits and giggles, just so that everybody will understand, the foundation of the Raven Party, the political party that I have been planning and have talked about for over a year, the basis, the foundation of the Raven Party is this: FDR's Second Bill of Rights, the 10-point program of the Black Panther Party, and this might piss off some people, but I really don't care, the 7 tenets of Satanism. Those 3 put together is what forms the foundation of the Raven Party. Now, I know a lot of people are like, well, I don't want to believe nothing that's in Satan. No, I didn't take Satanism. I took the 7 tenets of it. The belief in the idea that a person's personhood is sacrosanct and that there should be no laws that try to govern what a person can and cannot do with their body. The right of people to worship as they please or not. In case because I know a lot of people like, yo, that sounds wild. What is that? I'll read them to you. I will read them to you. I will read to you the foundation for the Raven Party. And literally, this is something that I am absolutely passionate about because it is needed now more than ever. More than ever. Exactly. Thank you. The Satanic Temple is not a religious entity anyway. All right. This is the founding manifesto for the Raven Party. This is the founding manifesto for the Raven Party. As soon as I can pull it up. Why don't you get here? All right. The Raven Party founding manifesto. We are told to be patient. We are told that suffering is temporary, that inequality is inevitable, that power belongs where it has always belonged. We are told to work harder, pray harder, wait longer, while the same systems grind the same people into the same ground. We reject that story. We stand in the shadow of the Great Depression when a nation learned too late that freedom without security is a fragile illusion. We remember the promise of Franklin Delano Roosevelt, who argued that true liberty requires the right to work, to live, to eat, to be cared for. Those promises were never fully kept. We remember the clarity of the Black Panther Party, who declared that dignity is not theoretical, it is food on the table, safety on the streets, power in the hands of the people. Their demand was simple: survival now. We carry forward the uncompromising insistence of modern secular thought rooted in the principles of the Satanic Temple, that no authority is beyond question, no doctrine beyond challenge, and no human being beneath the other. For these currents, we form something new. We are the Raven Party. We believe that society must be judged not by its wealth, but by how much it leaves behind. We believe that rights are not abstract words, but material realities. A right to food means no one starves. A right to housing means no one sleeps on the street. A right to health care means that illness is not a death sentence for the poor. My good brother, my good friend, and co-owner of Ghost Call Productions Radio, Mr. Jeff Kennedy, has entered the building. Good morning, Jeff. During the 60s, the Black Panther Party was the smartest and most forward-thinking resistance group in the country. You damn right they were, David. We believe that democracy cannot survive where survival is uncertain. A hungry person is not free. A sick person is not free. A person crushed by debt, by fear, by systems designed to exact rather than uplift, that person is not free. We believe freedom is not the absence of restraint, but the presence of dignity. We oppose the quiet violence of economic systems that demand endless labor while denying basic security. We oppose the concentration of power in banks that gamble with our lives, in institutions that answer to profit rather than to people, in structures that protect themselves before they protect the public. We oppose the merging of religion and state because history has shown again and again that when power claims divine authority, it becomes untouchable and the people beneath it become expendable. We reject any movement that seeks to impose beliefs through law, to narrow identity, to decide who belongs and who does not. No nation is free when conscience is policed. We demand a society that guarantees the foundation of life itself. Work with dignity or the support to live without it. Healthcare that is universal, not conditional. Education that is a right, not a privilege. Housing as a guarantee, not a gamble. We demand that systems essential to life, finance, healthcare, education, infrastructure, serve the public, not exploit it. We demand accountability where there has been impunity, in police, in governance, in economic power. We demand a democracy that is not purchased, not manipulated, not restricted, but lived. We are not only here to resist. We are here to build. We build communities where care is not an afterthought, but a foundation. We build institutions that answer downward to the people, not upward to power. We believe in a culture that values truth over comfort, courage over obedience, and solidarity over division. We build a future where survival is guaranteed, and from that guarantee, real people, real freedom can finally grow. We are workers who have given everything and received too little. We are communities that have been over-policed and underprotected. We are people whose identities have been legislated, debated, and denied. We are those who refuse to accept that is the best we can do. We are not waiting to be saved. The raven is a symbol of intelligence, memory, and transformation. It watches, it learns, it adapts. It does not forget what has been done, and it does not mistake silence for peace. We will not pretend that change is easy. We will not promise that power will yield without resistance, but we promise this. We will not abandon the beliefs that a better world is possible and necessary. We will not soften our demands until they are unrecognizable. We will not trade dignity for comfort, nor justice for convenience. For too long, the people have been told to choose freedom or security, individual liberty or collective care. We reject that false choice. We declare that a just society must deliver both, not someday, not in theory, now. We are the Raven Party, and we are done asking for permission. This is what I have believed in since I was a kid. Bread and circuses has never moved me. I love wrestling just as much as the next person, but I'm not about to give up my dignity for it. I love every comic book that I've ever collected. Doesn't mean I'm going to give up my right to human decency for it. As citizens of the globe, you have to reject what you have been given. David, the honor is mine. I reject the idea that somehow, in order to have little creature comforts, I must first give up the human being that I am, the man my mother and father raised me to be, the black man that has lived in the United States all of my life, the loved ones who I have around me who mean the world to me. Angry's mom, who needs care. She deserves because she raised a child and worked in this society. E, all the way over in the UK, deserves a louder platform to advocate for more people to take care of their mental health, their physical well-being, and be allowed the dignity to do both. Those who work in these gig jobs deserve the right to health care. And that corporations that make these gig jobs should be responsible to the people that work for them, not to their shareholders. I reject the idea that I have to pick one or the other. I reject it. So this 250th birthday, with all the bells and whistles that is costing the American taxpayers millions of dollars, I'm not attracted to it, nor am I a fan of it. I'm not. Kiss my ass. And I say this out loud, understanding that there will be people that will want to silence my voice, and I'm okay with it. I will find another way. But I reject these things outright, and I will not allow apathy to dictate how I live as the man I'm supposed to be. In a society that is well cared for, love, compassion, and respect lead above profit. In a society that genuinely cares for its people, work isn't a burden, and it's not essential for you to live. It is work. You are paid well. You share in the profits of whatever said company makes. You are given the dignity of a person that goes in and gives your time and your labor I reject the idea that I'm supposed to look at those who have used the labor of so many to make themselves so opulently rich that they can influence not just your life, but your politics. I reject this idea that just because you got a pile of crumbs and I got a pile of crumbs, I've got to protect my crumbs against you. You've got to protect your crumbs against me. No, bitch, we have crumbs and we have worked too goddamn hard to just have them. We deserve more. I reject the notion that the immigrant is bad, the trans is evil, the black is criminal, the woman is too feminist, too loud, too whatever, can't lead. I reject the notion that everything has to default back to white men who do not have a stake in any game we are all in. I reject it. And most of all, above all, I reject thinking that this is just the way it is. If you've ever watched the episode of Good Times with James on it, you remember when JJ's girlfriend was on that shit. She was on that Huron. James said it best. We can put a man on the moon. He said, Kennedy said we're going to put a man on the moon before the 70s, and we did it. A community, a country that could put a man on the moon can stop drug abuse. He said that. Let me expand on it. A country that can afford an Indy race car track around Washington, D.C. can goddamn sure afford universal health care. Harley, you know you ain't never late to the sound of call. Stop that, bro. I feel so dumb. I walked all the way across town to get to the courthouse thinking I had court today, not realizing I didn't have court till next month. Don't worry about it. You don't feel dumb. I've done that. A country that can afford a UFC fight on the people's lawn can afford student debt relief. a country that can afford over $100 million paid for security details for a goddamn president to go golfing can damn sure afford universal pre-K for every kid. Morning, STL Blue Girl. Your beautiful self. And a country that can afford these things can lead a world that does the exact same thing. Tommy Robinson shouldn't be talking on the streets of the UK. Because all he's going to do is tell you it's the Pakis, it's the Pakis, it's the Pakistanis, it's the Muslims, it's this, it's that. No. It's the rich. It's the powerful. It's the billionaire class. It's the class that can call the prime minister over at 10 Downing Street, and all of a sudden in Parliament, some laws get passed that screw you and the Pakistanis and the Muslims and the gays and the trans. Tommy Robinson is a goddamn distraction. The truth sits amongst you. The truth is, you still got starving people on the streets in the UK. Unless Tommy Robinson has an answer to that, tell him to sit his bitch ass down. You have people that are fighting their damnedest to take away your National Health Service, which is literally something that those in England have become very used to. They want insurance companies in there. They want you to look like America. You can reject that. And if Tommy Robinson doesn't have a goddamn answer, if Nigel Farage doesn't have a goddamn answer, if Keir Starmer does not have a goddamn answer, tell them to sit their bitch ass down and shut up. You over in Australia. If I become prime minister, I'm gonna shut the borders. Hey, bitch. As long as there's a pothole anywhere in Perth, you better shut your ass up. If there's so much as a crack on the street in Sydney, bitch, shut your ass up. You got bigger problems to deal with. I'm not about to sit here and argue with people anymore. I have felt shame for how angry I am. I have felt shame that I'm so pissed off. There's a part of me that's like, Thomas, just give it up. Just go ahead and be apathetic like everybody else. I can't. I can't let this go. I can't. We got kids coming up in this. A man shot a kid in the back in South Carolina. He got found not guilty. He was acquitted of shooting a kid in the back. There's going to be tension between African American and Vietnamese, Korean, Japanese, and Chinese Americans because of this. Meanwhile, gas prices are going up. We have a violent nature about this country. That shooting reminded me of Latasha Harlan's and her shooting. I cannot let this go. I can't. That's why I am willing to take any label and every label somebody will throw on me. Every lie that people will say in whispers, but never to my face. Because I do have a higher purpose. It's not some holy, grand, higher purpose. No. It's a simple one. I don't want to live like this anymore. I don't want you to live like this anymore. I don't want any person on the face of the earth to live like this anymore. Yes, Hazel. They thought he stole a bottle of water. He didn't. He ran away. They chased him because he had a gun in his pocket. He never pulled it, never did any of that. They shot him in the back and killed him. He was found not guilty. Some people will attribute that to the Asian and Pacific Islander community, and they shouldn't. But you can't attribute it to the violent nature of this country. America will allow you to have all the guns, but no health care. You can have all the guns you want in America. Health care, can't afford it. You can buy a goddamn arsenal, and your teeth can fall out of your mouth, and you'll be trying to pawn some of this shit so you can take your monkey ass down to Mexico so you can get your goddamn teeth fixed. You can six-shooter, but your ass can't even go to the hospital for the lump that has been in your stomach for 6 months. And this is freedom. This is liberty. It is lies. I don't give a shit what they say about me. I genuinely don't. I know me. I know who I am. I know who I've always been. You goddamn right I'm an asshole. Let's create a multi-headed hydra to fight the unholy beast that is the colonial monster. I'm all for it. I'm all for it. I'm not about to sit and watch that goddamn race. Sorry. Kiss my ass. I'll stitch and I'll duet anybody that decides to show that goddamn race. And you know what I'm going to put on it? Now, can we get that universal health care we was talking about, dog? Can we get some of that? Wolfie, remind me to email you all of the information that we have so far about the Raven Party. Stephen A. Smith's like, well, how come black people don't vote Republican? Because of Lee Atwater. Lee Atwater. I'm not ever going to vote for a party that had Lee Atwater in it. Doesn't mean I'm a Democrat. I don't play like that. I don't. I'm a humanist. I'm a goddamn humanist. You want to ask me what Thomas is? Thomas is a humanist. First, I'm a humanist. I'm the loudest, angriest, biggest, baddest, sexiest humanist you've ever seen in your goddamn life. I am a humanist. I make no secret of this. I don't play with your little political bullshit. I don't play Republican, Democrat. Bitch, I'm a humanist. I am a humanist. Whatever advances the human need is what I am for. Anything that hurts humans hurts me. I'm a humanist. Okay? Not Democrat, not Republican, not left, not right, not red, not blue. Humanist. The Raven Party is humanist. Corporations ain't human, so I ain't got to pay attention to the bitches. Because if they were humans, we'd be suing their ass for all the sexual harassment and goddamn theft of wages. If corporations were real goddamn people, we could sue their ass for murder, for all the toxic shit they've done to our goddamn environment. I am not a left or right. I'm a humanist. And for far too goddamn long, we have all been shamed not to say those words out loud. Oh, I'm a Democrat. Oh, I'm a Republican. I'm MAGA. I'm far left. Bitch, I'm a humanist. I am a humanist. I am for the advancement of humanity. all over the world. Any bomb that is dropped anywhere on the face of the earth is a bomb that is dropped to kill. I don't think a single nation on the face of the earth should get bombs and bullets before the people get bread and beans. I said what I said. I don't think another goddamn tax cut should be given to any corporation or billionaire until the people who will have to put that hole, fix that hole and put money in that hole for your budget get fed first. I reject this idea that I got to suffer on earth so that I can get my reward in the sky. Bitch, no. I work my ass off. I want my reward right now. I want you to get your reward right now. If you are an older person, I want you to have the sort of life that allows you to go on with dignity. If you are a young person, I want you to be educated enough to be able to make good decisions around the goddamn world. If you are a middle-aged person and you are working your ass off, goddamn it, you deserve to be able to take care of yourself, take care of your family, live healthy, live a decent life, and not have to give so many hours of your day to a slave wage job. I'm a humanist. And I do not hide this. For far too long, apathy has gotten people to believe otherwise. At the end of the day, you either are a humanist or you are not. You cannot put your religion in the face of a humanist because God's there, right? Who's here? You cannot put your billionaire status in the face of a humanist because I don't give a shit how big your goddamn yacht is. Bitch, you can't take it with you. In the face of a humanist, all of this shit dies. Humanists kill apathy. Humanists kill apathy. We ain't got enough of them. We ain't got enough of them. And with every breath I have left, every day I get my ass up, no matter how bad I am mentally, no matter how bad I am physically, whether I'm standing in front of a camera or talking to my grandkids, they all understand something. I'm preaching humanist. Not economic, not governing, not political. I'm talking to your ass about humanity. A humanist is not swayed by your little UFC fight. A humanist is not swayed by having race cars going around Washington, D.C. Humanists don't give a shit about your ballroom. They don't give a shit about your little MAGA hat. They don't care about Trump's punk ass dick milking dance. They don't give a shit about none of that. A humanist only sees those who gave up their labor to pay taxes for all of it, and what that money could have done in other people's lives. For every dollar that goes in the pockets of TKO for this bullshit ass UFC fight, that is a dollar that is not going to feed somebody in your community. For every $10 that is spent putting together this road so that you can race Indy cars around it, that's $10 that did not go to food for somebody's family. You're not going to hit me with any label that I'm going to pay attention to when your ass wants to play partisan politics and I want to talk about humanity. I don't care. Label me whatever you want. But if you ain't talking about human rights, human dignity, and human law, blow me. Blow me. Or better yet, no, don't blow me. Don't blow me. What you can do is this.
You could put my balls on a pita bread with some hummus and tahini and eat that to the face. You feel me? Mind your fucking business. Nobody asked you anything.
If any person in the United States, in the UK, in Australia, in France, in Germany, in Russia, in the Ukraine, in China, anybody that has to eat out of a dumpster, the humanity has failed. I don't give a shit about your little flashy ass PS5. How many Chinese people went to make it? What did they get paid? Any sweatshop around the world is a failure on humanity. Anytime we go picking on Pakistanis or Muslims or Jews, it's a failure of humanity. Because ain't they human? Before they were Muslim, before they were Jew, before they were Catholic, before they were Italian, before they were black, before they were white, weren't they humans? Adriana Smith is a failure of humanity. The young man that died at the hands of a store owner is a failure of humanity. The store owner thinking he had to kill this kid is a failure on humanity. Apathy about voting, about getting involved in politics, about knowing who your local city council person is, or your state senator, or the name of your governor, the name of your prime minister, the name of your MP, the name of your president. Apathy about all of it is a failure of humanity, people. I have held this back for almost 6 years. This rage. You know why at the end of my videos and several other members of the guild, you'll see that flaming lion that's just roaring? You know why? That lion represents the human heart. The human heart. Suppressed, shadowed, cloistered in a little small place. Not anymore. Not anymore. I hope you take this show to your friend. You can go to the YouTube channel here. Hey, check this out. I hope you do. Tell your friends to share it to their friends. Tell your friends' friends to share it to their friends' friends. Share it all over the world. I don't give a damn if you got to translate it. Make sure you share that shit. Because I want everybody to know something. I've never been apathetic. I've been disgusted by the apathy I see in the world. And it's long past time somebody says the shit out loud. You either a human or you ain't shit. You either fighting for human rights or you ain't shit. If you can only think about the human rights in one place and not the entire goddamn world, if you can't seem to get past the tip of your own nose and think about communities outside of your own, I ain't playing with y'all no more. E is the prototype villain, the gentleman villain, if you will. He is the form. I am the rage, the thing that fuels this. I used to say to the other founders, I'm like, I don't even know why I'm here. Why am I here? Look at y'all. Doing shit, knowing shit. What am I here for? I get it now. To begin the fight for human rights, you must first get mad. You must first get mad. You cannot sit on your hands. You cannot sit on your ass. You cannot pretend like it's not happening. You cannot pretend like everything is okay. You cannot do that. To begin the fight, you must first get mad. You must look at your life, your mama's life, your daddy's life, your sister's life, your brother's life, your cousins, your aunts, your uncles, your grandparents. You got to look at all of that and say, these people deserved so much better than what they have. Then you look outside. You look at your neighbor. You look at your neighbor. You look at your neighbor. Don't care what they tell you outside with all the sparklers and bullshit. No. Get to the heart, baby. Get to the heart. How you living? How you living? How you living? Oh, well, you know, it's not too good. Nah. Then you get mad. You get them mad. You go to your city council meetings and you tell them, why are we spending money on this when this is still a problem? You get them mad. You go higher and higher and higher. You send emails if that's all you can do. You send phone calls if that's all you can do. You protest because guess what, kids? In the goddamn Constitution of the United States, you have the right to protest. When it comes time to elect people and they're going to come and get your face and they're going to come with all the little ads and slogans and blah, blah, blah. Hey, bitch, hey. I don't want to hear about tax cuts. I don't want to hear about how you're going to infrastructure regulate. I don't give a shit about you trying to close the border and get all the illegals. Hey, bitch, what are you doing for the people? You get in their face. You stay mad. Stay in their face. Stay mad. Make them be uncomfortable. When you see the Tommy Robinsons or the Jake Langs on the street talking about Muslims and this, that, and the third, hey, bitch, what are you doing for the people? Do you have a plan? No? Then go sit your hoe ass down. Sit your hoe ass down. You are a distraction. You don't watch this UFC event. You don't watch this IndyCar race. You don't entertain the Reform Party. You don't let J.K. Rowling tell you how she's uncomfortable with trans people. Hey, bitch, write books. Shut up. When we want your opinion, ho, we'll buy your book. You reject this idea that, oh, well, you know, the Palestinians. Are they human beings? Yes. Are you treating them like? No. Then sit your monkey ass down. You reject the propaganda you've heard about countries like Iran. You talk to Iranian people. You get a chance, talk to Iranian people. Ask them how they're living. Go look at their lives. Look at the nightlife and think these are humans. Not Muslims, not Iranians, humans. You push back and get away from every label and stereotype they have given you. And you see a human being. Every trans woman is a human. Every trans man is a human. Every gay man is a human. Every lesbian's a human. Every non-binary is a human. Every trans or queer person is a human. Every one of them. All of them. And you treat them as such. And anything that tries to stop you from doing that, you tell them as loudly as you possibly can. In whatever quadrant you are in the world, in whatever language you need to use, you tell them.
You could put my balls on a pita bread with some hummus and tahini and eat that to the face. You feel me? Mind your fucking business. Nobody asked you anything.
Ladies and gentlemen, my name is Thomas Bishop. My title and designation is the Brutalist, the leader of the Villains Guild. My field, not mine, the Villains Guild field commander. My second is Professor Moriarty, the leader of the outcast nation. Above everything else you will ever hear about either one of us, good, bad, or indifferent, just know we are humanist first, humanist last, humanist always. And we don't believe in apathy. We believe in fighting for human rights and human dignity. And if you don't like it, you know what you can take to the mother effing face. I hope like hell I have riled y'all asses up. I do. I genuinely do. It is trifling where we are today. There's your Trifling Tuesday. Oh, wow. How is this all trifling? It's Trifling Tuesday because we are all sitting in this situation. I hope like hell I have riled you up. I hope like hell I have fired you up. I hope like hell I have given you the passion in your heart and in your soul that you need to be able to go out and say, I am not black, white, Republican, Democrat, whatever. I am a humanist. And if I have done this, the honor is mine. The honor will always be mine. I thank you from the bottom of my heart for allowing me to do so. Every time something goes boom, people die. Yep, it does, David. No more bombs and bullets. More beans and bread. If I do I need to make that a plank within the Raven Party? You know what? I think I will. No more bombs. I think I've already done it. My bad. Swords in the Plowshares Act. I love every single one of you for no other reason that you are human. You're a human being. And whether I lived in your life, whether I've had any aspect or even seen what your life is like, it doesn't matter because you are a human being. You have inalienable rights as a human being. Take those rights. Use them. Fight for them. Regular meetings for strategic planning. Yes, sir. We need to sit down. You, me, we need to sit down. We do. Wolfie, if you are going to be serious about creating a group over in Australia, and you want, since you are a member, if you want the entire guild or the entire Outcast Nation's help, reach out. We got you. I want to start something that lasts and becomes the way we do things. So, Wolfie, go get some rest. As always, if you'd like to support, think about becoming a Patreon at patreon.com/ThomasTheVillainBishop. $3 a month. Keep all of this running. Please remember, this ain't about me. It is always about we. And I hope like hell y'all understand that. Patreon.com/ThomasTheVillainBishop. Hydrate, elevate, self-love, and self-care. I love you all. Have a beautiful day on purpose. That is the good word from Miss Tracina. Where's my loving words, Miss Lyle? Stop playing. Do something today that would have gotten you burned at the stake. Listen, look. Do something today that would have gotten you burned at the stake then or today. You know, showing compassion, get educated, passing it on. Very true, Tracina. Very true. Be kind, be positive, be authentic, be you. I love y'all. Sorry for not chatting much this morning. My mental health has been off for the past couple of days. Please fill your cup this week. Ms. Lyles, we are glad that you are here, and we love on you. Remember that. Be limitless today. I love you for who you are, exactly as you are. I am so effing proud of you. Never fear the dark, darlings. We are the reason it exists. I'm here no matter when, what, or why. You have had the loving word from Ms. Lyles and the inspirational word from Miss Star O'Gwen. And before we leave, I leave you with the universal greeting of the coffee beans. Bow your heads.
How you doing? I woke up. Everybody else, because I woke up. That's how I look at it. You all had a chance until I woke up. Today's mine. That's just what it is.
You are humanist. The world can be fixed because you woke up. The fight begins when you wake up. Never forget this. If the day ever comes that I am not sitting in this chair in front of this microphone, there will be others that will take up my place. I have an awesome group of people around me. They take care of me, and I try my damnedest to take care of them. So someone will sit in this chair, but the sentiment will always remain the same. You woke up. Half the battle is already over. I say this all the time. Let me just say real quick, yesterday's show was lit. I felt nothing but love and enjoyment interacting with the show. STL Blue Girl, thank you. Thank you for bringing the energy and the love in here. This is not a one-man thing. There is a group behind it. There is a family involved in it. And this and you can change the world. Do not believe otherwise. Do not believe otherwise. Discord link to the interview with Pauline Hanson. Yeah, I'm a punk ass bitch. What is it that we say every day, kids? May your day be as sweet as the coffee in your cup. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages. My name is Thomas Bishop. I am known as the villain, and I am a humanist. My title and designation is the Brutalist, the leader of the Villains Guild, a proud, upstanding member of the Outcast Nation. And this has been a trifling ass inspirational Tuesday episode of The Sound of Coffee on Ghost Law Productions Radio, GCPR, where every voice matters. 3:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Let's keep it all going. It is the Taz Effect with the one, the only, part of our news division here at GCPR and one of the best to do it, Miss Taz J, who I love as a sister and a friend more than any of you will ever understand. And I believe in Taz. We're going to start that. I believe in Taz. We need to start that. I believe in Taz. We should have shirts. I don't know if that might be egotistical. I don't know. Y'all have to talk to her. I believe in Taz. 3:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on these GCPR airwaves. I love you. Be a humanist today, tomorrow, and every day until the end of your life. And know when you go to your final resting place, you have made a dent in the apathy that is the way the world operates. Be proud of you. As always and forever, I say, with love in my heart, I say this. With peace on my mind, I give this. Annabelle and Wakanda, you might want to back away from your device right now because he's about to do it again. Oh, God. Damn that man. Woo! And a tad bit of hair grease. I will see you all tomorrow for Why Wednesday. I love you all. Be safe. Peace. Hey, you're a humanist. Act like it. And know that I am proud of you. See you tomorrow, kids. Peace.